Ted Hickman from MrBadBeat.com. Back here on this Sunday morning, still going through the mini challenge of 10 sit and goes. And I have a little bit more value for you. Speaking of value, how does one get massive value on their monster hands? It's sometimes hard because the whole deck can be turned against you. So I wanted to show you a hand that I played this morning that I got monster value on. So I have pocket sevens in middle position. And what I typically do in a situation where the blinds are 20-40 is I'll min raise to try to get some of the people to call behind me with their more marginal hands so that if I hit a set, I'm going to have a pot. Even if I just bet and take it down, it's still going to be a pot out there. So as you see, I min raise. I had one limper. And I'm going to go ahead and get 400 in the pot. So already this pot is pretty lucrative to me. I have a stack to pot ratio of 5. So if I hit a 7, I'm probably never folding unless the board is disgusting. Well, when I hit 7's full, I'm never folding. So now my object is to get maximum value. The hands that can call me are 4s and flush draws. But oddly, not odds-wise, there aren't a lot of 4s and flush draws out there, but there are overcards. So I'm going to do a move here. It's called the Nautilus, where I get hands like King Queen, Ace High, Jack High, 5-6, 5-8, those types of hands to call me even though they're drawing dead. So with the Nautilus, you just bet, you min bet. I'm the pre-flop raiser. I'm betting 1/10 of the pot. How can you ever fold? And they don't. And notice now I've added 160 to my pot that it probably wouldn't have got if I had bet 200. Maybe I would have gotten 1 caller, but would I have gotten 4 callers? So regardless of anything, I'm taking home 600. And this is my money card, because now anyone with a flush draw, which it's kind of unlikely that someone has a flush draw that they just flatted a minimum bet and didn't raise, but, some players do play like that, and I don't want to scare them away, the person who has a jack or an ace or ace of diamonds or whatever, so I'm going to bet a quarter pot here. Now, if I get a call, now we're talking about a huge, increase to my stack. But wait a minute, I got a jam. Now, he only has 290 behind, or I would just flat here and try to get the other people in the pot. It's just not enough. No one's going to call, obviously. So they don't call. So let's just ship it. Let's get it in. And he gets it in with the king high flush. And I get maximum value on my hand. And that's how you get maximum value on a monster hand. Remember, I got an extra 120 I probably wouldn't have gotten on the flop if I hadn't min bet. Now, I know that he had a flush draw, so he probably would have called 200, or I probably would have got it on the flop anyway. However, I still got an extra 120, and in the situations where the guy doesn't have a flush draw, and he hits the jack on the turn, which would be unfortunate on the river, but that's fine. I don't play results-based poker. So if I can get him to call with a jack or an ace or something like that, then I can get mad value on my monster hands. And that is how it's done. So remember, again, the way to get mad value is to range your opponents on what they could have and just throw out the hands that you really want to call, like a flush draw or a 4 there, because they're calling anyway. And try to get value from the hands that are drawing dead, like ace high or jack king or 5-6 or 5-8 or 6-7, whatever hands are drawing pretty much dead there, you want to get some type of value from, because that's how you make money in poker. You get value from hands you shouldn't have got value from. People make mistakes, and that is how you get monster value. And then when someone does represent a hand, when they show that they have a hand, go ahead and get it in. They're pretty strong. They're going to call. And, let them make the mistake of betting. So, ladies and gentlemen, I hope that you've enjoyed this lesson on how to get monster value from a monster hand. And please like, comment, and share below. And I will see you at the tables. Ted Hickman from Mr. BadBeat signing off.